What if I told you the most famous drink on Earth was never supposed to exist? Not because someone planned it, but because of a mistake. Today, more than 2 billion Coca-Cola drinks are consumed every single day. It's sold in tiny villages, massive cities, luxury hotels, gas stations, airports, and almost every country on Earth. It has survived 2 world wars, economic crashes, changing governments, and generations of consumers. But before Coca-Cola became the world's biggest brand, it was simply a struggling pharmacist's desperate last attempt to save his life. And the truth is far more unbelievable than the drink itself. The American Civil War had ended years earlier, but its scars hadn't. One of those scars belonged to a man named John Pemberton, a pharmacist, a chemist, a veteran. He had served his country, been badly wounded, and spent years trying to recover. His business was failing. Money was disappearing. Time was running out. So he returned to the only thing he still believed in: chemistry. Inside a tiny pharmacy, he began mixing leaves, plant extracts, sweet syrup, and secret ingredients, hoping to create a medicine people would buy. Not history, not a billion-dollar company, just another chance. Then, something unexpected happened. The syrup met carbonated water. One customer tasted it, then another, then another. No one realized it that day. But history had just changed forever.
For a moment, it looked like Coca-Cola would disappear. Its inventor, John Pemberton, was sick, struggling financially, and running out of time. He sold pieces of the business to several investors until one man saw what everyone else had missed: Asa Candler. Most people believed Coca-Cola was just another drink. Candler believed it could become a habit. He didn't invent the recipe, he reinvented the way it was sold. Instead of waiting for customers, he chased them. Free drink coupons, bright painted walls, pocket calendars, store signs, pharmacy displays. Wherever people looked, the name Coca-Cola followed them. It wasn't just advertising, it was one of the first modern marketing machines. Then came the biggest breakthrough of all: the bottle. Until then, people had to visit a soda fountain to enjoy a Coke. Now, they could carry it home, take it to work, share it with friends. Suddenly, Coca-Cola wasn't tied to a single counter anymore. It was free to travel. Factories multiplied, delivery routes stretched farther every year. Small towns became cities, cities connected into a nation. And before long, an ordinary drink had become part of everyday American life. Without changing the recipe, Coca-Cola had changed something far more powerful: the way people remember a brand. Because sometimes the greatest invention isn't the product itself, it's making sure the world never forgets its name.
Then, history gave Coca-Cola an opportunity no advertising campaign could ever buy: World War II. As millions of American soldiers crossed oceans, they carried more than uniforms and weapons. They carried a taste of home. Coca-Cola's president, Robert Woodruff, made an extraordinary promise. Every American soldier, no matter where they served, should be able to buy a Coke for just 5 cents. To keep that promise, the company built bottling plants across Europe, North Africa, and the Pacific. When the war ended, the soldiers went home, but the bottling plants stayed. And wherever those factories remained, Coca-Cola quietly became part of everyday life. It wasn't just selling a drink anymore, it was exporting a feeling of celebration, friendship, family, and optimism. Soon, Hollywood stars held Coca-Cola bottles. Olympic athletes drank it. Restaurants served it. Airlines stocked it. Its iconic red logo became recognizable across the globe. Even the modern image of Santa Claus became closely associated with Coca-Cola through some of the most famous advertising campaigns ever created. By the end of the 20th century, Coca-Cola had become more than a company. It had become a global symbol. Today, its beverages are enjoyed in more than 200 countries and territories. Billions of servings are consumed every single day. Think about that for a minute. One small experiment inside a tiny pharmacy changed the habits of the entire planet. Not because it was the first soft drink, not because it had the secret recipe, but because it mastered something even more powerful: story, identity, and the ability to make people feel connected.